Hello. Oh no, that's not good lighting. Maybe? Cool. Hi. It's taken me about, I honestly don't even know how long. Probably the better part of an hour to get everything I need in this little space of ours to do my hair and do my makeup without having to be anywhere else. And then my kids have come and knocking many times. My husband was in here briefly, and then just a moment ago. Guys, I'm locking the door now. Great. But we're gonna go see Zootopia 2 today, and with the energy of my daughter, we're getting fancy. So figured I would take a video of me getting fancy, but looks like I have 6 minutes of filming time, so I'll be doing it in pieces. So I'm gonna pause and figure out what I'm gonna do next. So I'm actually just going to take this leave-in conditioner that I've created and just try to scrunch it through my hair. It's a little thin, so once I get it in my hair, I'm going to scrunch it. So BRB. And now I'm using wide tooth comb to just get my hair in the direction that I want it to be. And now take this, do another. Really, I just want it to be quite damp, slightly wet, so that we can get these, I don't know what to call it right now, clumps. That's the word. This has been crazy for what this does to my hair. My hair is actually, oh god, it's so bright. But a little bit of this, I'm sure. If you have not seen people online do this before, I don't know what part of the internet you're on, because this stuff is everywhere. My hair is not curly. My hair will not curl all on its own. But if I do this, it freaking will. I've gotten my hair to do ringlets when it was longer. Oh man, this is some harsh lighting, but it's fine, it's bright. So a whole lot of this, come back when I've done it all. So the other thing that I do is tilt my head like this so I can get up higher without really getting into the roots. Because my scalp, I wash my hair more than I should because my scalp gets so greasy. We're on that journey. We're not washing once a week yet. I'm not there yet. All right, don't judge me. So more of this. So the next step is quite important. Looking on my floor right now for something that I can use. I'm gonna use my husband's shirt because it's here. I'm not a type A person. Maybe a little bit, but not enough for this. So next, scrunching all of the excess out. You can use whatever you want, but the softer the fabric that you use, the less frizz you'll have, the less damage it does to your hair, etc., etc. So I'm just gonna do this to reinforce these waves, girl. I will be back when I've done the rest. The next option is gel. I don't honestly usually use gel, but I'm trying to be a little bit fancier today, so we're doing some gel. My method for this is probably not as good as it could be. We're not here for perfection. We're just not. I'm about to run out of time. I'm gonna have to go delete some stuff off my phone. After this though, I'll be diffusing with my blow dryer. We're gonna blow dry the hair now. Do a really good Jersey accent.
Okay, I'm back. I've deleted some items on my phone and now I can finish recording, okay? This is the Jersey accent I was talking about. I don't know where it came from, but apparently I'm pretty good at it. Now I'm thinking about it, now it's just getting weird. But, the kid's bedroom has the same lighting as this, because it's the room right next to me. Okay, that's probably enough gel. And so, with the sun shining through the window, and the light was on, so I was like, you know, if the sun is shining through the windows, we don't need the lights on, okay? Ellie thought that was hilarious, so I can be funny, okay? Before life gave me lemons in middle school, I was a very funny kid. And then life got really fucking sour, and I got jaded. And then I wasn't so funny anymore. And if you went to school with me in that era, you might remember. It was not a good time in the kingdom, okay? My parents were almost divorced. It was not fun.
They made it through though. Just want to say that. I can't even see myself right now. Oh my god. This got a little out of hand. Sure did. Oh, well, this did not turn out exactly like I was hoping. Yeah, such is life. And now I'm sweating because it's hot in this sun. Oh my god. I'll be back. Alright, we're gonna do a little damage control here. This is what happens when you try new things. Freaking learning curve. The new things would be the gel. I don't usually do gel. I thought the gel was a good idea. Maybe not that gel. Maybe the problem. Maybe doing the blow dryer without the diffuser. But that's okay. If people in the medical field can practice for a living, I can practice too. It's called a medical practice. They're not called, I mean, they are called medical professionals, but if you know, you know, okay? Alright, fan. It is just hard for me to see myself in this lighting. That's better. I think I'm gonna be done with the hair for a minute. I did not buy this gel for myself, by the way. Just want to make that clear. I bought this for my husband's hair. And we have very different hair, so. Alright, I'm gonna switch gears here, so. This is better over here. I can actually see myself now. Holy cannoli. All that just for me to tuck my hair behind my ears. Okay, so now I'm sitting on my bed. I need to fill this little hole here because my phone just fell down it. What is in my pocket? Oh yeah. I needed mascara on the fly because I couldn't find my fucking makeup bag. So I've got some Dollar Tree mascara and some Dollar Tree lipstick. It actually worked quite well. Better than the stuff that I used the other day. This stuff. This also worked okay, but it smudged so bad. I'll keep it just, when I'm in between. This is my favorite mascara ever though. It's Aldi brand and they never have it. But it's tubing mascara. Can you tell that it's old? It's gross. Anyway, I'm gonna pause this and figure out what the fuck I'm doing and I'll be back. I'm going to gently clip my hair. I don't trust that this is gonna not fuck it up, but it's fine. It is not that big of a deal. Life is not so serious. I just want to play along for the fun of today. Okay, so start with this. It's I'm gonna need to buy more. I need to wipe my hands off, I think. Did I do that? No, I need to do that. So I just dapped my pillow on the way over to the wipes. It's fine. It's all fine. Okay. I've been practicing not having my plugs in because I'm trying to finish the hiring process at Costco to be a free sample girl. And you can't wear any jewelry. So that's fun. I'm not obsessed with it, but it's a simple job. I've done similar. Okay, so even though we're getting fancy today, I don't really do fancy makeup. Full glam, I guess I should say. Just cause no, of course my phone's gonna die soon. Fucking great. Alright, we're gonna have to pick up the pace a little bit. Okay, let me get all my gear out and I'll be back. I really like to follow the KISS way of life. Keep it simple, stupid. Or keep it simple, silly. So you don't gotta be mean to yourself. So I just went in with a little of this little blushy, this little blusheroni and cheese here. Everything's aroni and cheese in my life at this season, so you can put blush wherever the freaking heck you want it, but I've found higher up here, it just like lifts your face, okay? I want it to be mostly away, but sometimes either you want to be under your eyes and away, or under your eyes and in, And then I will sometimes do a little bit on my nose. But my trick with this stuff is I go on my eyes with it. This is like my favorite way to keep it simple. And I have a separate brush for my blush. Depending on how big your eyelids are, is going to really dictate how big your brush should be. because I do have a brush like this size, but you see, it did my whole lid. A little bit more over here. And it's okay if it blends farther. You want your makeup to blend, okay? Blending is your friend. Blending is trending, okay? I think the biggest misconception with makeup is I don't really know, like, you need to blend, okay? The more you blend, the better it's gonna look, okay? Okay, just blend it! Jamie Genevieve did this whole fucking blush thing everywhere here, and I don't always do it, but it's a vibe. And if you do too much, you can go over it if you have like a powder, but look I'm like halfway done, and this was not hard. So I have a brush for my blush, which, you know, kind of got messed up in the mission today, and that's fine. This one is an angled one I use this one, and I just do one, because this is a dark moment here. A little bit there. A little bit here, because it's just where my face naturally dips, and it kind of like aligns with your ear. So you kind of go back and forth, and you want to go more up your face with it than down, in my opinion, from all of the research I've done, so that you're getting lifted, not pulled down. Gravity is doing enough of that for us. We don't need to make it worse. And then I'll do a little boop, because you don't want to overdo your nose contour. I've done it. Don't do it. I will also do this and just kind of pat it on. I have some big freaking eyelids though, okay? Not everybody has monumental sized eyelids like me. And I learned that the hard way, figuring out how to do my makeup. So this is the brush I use for the sparkles. And that's going to be where, like, if you're sweaty and you look in the light, it's where it's already at. It's your natural place of highlight. And I actually already had highlight on my blush brush because I did my daughter's a little bit of blush and sparkles on her. And then I do this on my eyelid, and there's already some on there, but it's fine. We're not taking life super seriously today. But I mean, you know, it's pretty nice. I feel like I got a little bit too much going on up here, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm not doing this to impress anybody. It's just fun and fancy, because I don't need makeup to be pretty. I already am pretty, and that is what I'm teaching my daughter. So thank you, internet, for the encouragement on that. Okay, so I got this on Amazon. If I remember, I will link it below. Again, I'm not an affiliate to anything. Eventually, I'd like to be, but I'm not there right now. So, okay, so next, I probably will do my eyebrows. I just have one of these. You don't absolutely have to have one of these special things. Really, it's just the angled thing. I mean, this piece is helpful too, but, and you don't even have to do your eyebrows. You don't. You don't. I like to sometimes. But the shape of my eyebrows has gotten better, but eyebrows are a journey. Okay, so this is what I usually use. It's been through it, okay? It used to have highlight down there. There is actually a little bit in there, I guess, but I use a little bit of both. And then I like to start over here so that I'm not having too much product, you know, right there where yeah. It's girl math, okay? Also, if you've not dove deep into the makeup side of the internet and you need to pluck your eyebrows, if you fill in your eyebrows with some makeup first and then pluck them, that helps you see the shape that you need to pluck around. And so now I'm got the whole eyebrow filled, and then you're just gonna pull this through. Be gentle in this spot. You don't want to overdo it. I don't like to overdo it. You know, you do you if that's your vibe. We all just vibing out here, surviving, hopefully gonna be thriving. But you know, when you're trying to be fancy, a filled in eyebrow, it just adds to the look, man. It just does. And I don't have super thick eyebrows. I never have. They're full enough, but sometimes they get thin on me. Right now I've got this funny little dude right there, but it's fine. And then when you're putting it on, you want this angle, you know, like you don't want to go this way. It's just a little awkward. And if you're totally new doing makeup, you're interested in it, you don't know what the heck to do, I highly recommend going to Dollar Tree and the dollar store, Dollar General, to get your Make Starter bundle. I think I spent $50 back in 2017 because I started learning how to do my makeup when I was pregnant with my son, because I just wanted to know how to do it. I've, been using mascara since middle school, and as we all did, I dabbled with my makeup in middle school, and what I was doing was not good. I also have this eyebrow stuff, but I am not doing all of that today. I haven't used it in a very long time. We are not trying new things anymore today. And now the fucking lid won't go back on. So, this is something my mom got. It's eyeliner, but it's also a stamp. What? And so, I will take this and just a little boop. And it's not even. Of course it's not even. Your eyeliner is rarely going to be even, okay? Oh my god, that's so off though. Of course it is. This is what happens when we overcomplicate things. But it's okay, because it just came off so easily. So we're going to do it again. Nope. It's just because I'm taking a video. That's all. Just going to stop filming for a second. Very important thing with eyeliner. I have hooded eyelids. And so that matters a lot when you're doing eyeliner. Because you see how it separates, kind of? That's completely normal and expected. So it's taken me many years to figure out how the F to do my eyeliner. I had a friend who could do her makeup, her eyeliner so fucking amazing. I wanted her to teach me, but it's really hard to teach somebody else how to do eyeliner. We really weren't close. And then she died. So even if we were gonna do that at some point, homegirl did not make it. So I kind of made it my mission after she passed away to figure out how the fuck to do my eyeliner. And obviously this is not really a good testament to that, but oh my god. What I discovered figuring out how to do my eyeliner was that to do the big bold cat eye with my hooded eyelids, that it was gonna look funny as hell when I blinked. And it just was a learning curve. So alright, so now we're gonna go in with my dusty ass, dry ass mascara, but it's my favorite and it doesn't smudge. So because it's tubing mascara, and tubing mascara is OG, okay? So even though it's dry, even though it's, I'm not even gonna say that it's trash, because even though it's dry, it's better than every other mascara that I have. Yeah, I'm gonna struggle heavily. Also, I've been wanting to make a makeup tutorial like this for almost 10 years. Is that not effing insane? It's back when I was doing network marketing with good old It Works Global, which is no longer a company. It was the same time that I had learned how to do my makeup and with social media. And then I kind of just fell off the face of the earth to some capacity. Swallowed by motherhood, swallowed by the realities of network marketing, which, I mean, it just wasn't my cup of tea. Not for what was required or suggested or recommended and encouraged. I did try though, and I learned a lot. My favorite thing, my biggest takeaway from network marketing was self-development. I discovered people like Tony Robbins, Leslie Brown, Joe Dispenza, which I don't think anybody introduced me to Joe Dispenza. I just found him, and he's a whole different flavor of self-development. But anyway, self-development, journaling, manifesting, speaking things into existence. I just really went down that rabbit hole. I was going down a lot of rabbit holes at that time. I was pregnant with Enoch, dude. Ooh, baby. I learned a lot. Conversation for another day. Okay, so that is it. That is all she wrote. Officially fancy. But like, look at it. This is like, I could never without a curling iron. Never, girl. So, anyway, if you watched this long, let me know. Comment, like it, say something, interact, because that's how the internet works, okay? Yeah. It's not perfect, but we're not perfect. It's not a thing. It's all made up. And it's just about being fancy, because we're already pretty all on our own. So, have a great day. Bye.